Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining tonight's Pride Yoga. My name is Shania, also known as Yoginaya. I will be taking you through tonight's beginner's flow. And first, we're going to begin by sitting on the mat, however you're comfortable. Spine neutral, shoulders back, chest up. And we're just simply breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Deep breaths in and out. In and out. We're going to take a deep breath in and take our hands above our head. Deep breath in and up and out through the mouth. Stay conscious of the breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to change this posture into crescent, and we're going to crescent to either side of your choice, simply by isolating the rib, pushing to the opposite direction, and continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Back to the center, and now we're going to go to the opposite direction. Remember to isolate the rib and then try leaning. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Stay conscious of your breathing. Back to the center and release the arms down to the ground. Placing the palms on the ground, fingers pointing behind you, lift the chest, chin up to the ceiling, and we're taking deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Don't focus on anything else, focus on your breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. You're doing a good job so far. Keep breathing, release, and now we're going to stand using either end of the mat, and we're going to take a deep breath in and take it above your head, lifting the chest, and we're going to breathe out and we're going to fold forward, fingertips to the ground. If you're unable to touch the ground, that is perfectly fine. You're going to slightly bend the knees and grab behind the knees, tucking your head to your knees. I want you to stay conscious of your breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Release and walk your palms into a plank. Making sure the core is engaged. Take a deep breath in, and then I want you to breathe out. Avoid dropping or being too high. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and push back onto your legs. This is called downward dog. The objective is to take the heel down to the ground. Let's take a deep breath in, breathe out, and lower yourself into cobra. Making sure the hips are flat on the mat and relaxing the toes. If you're unable to push all the way up, drop to your elbows. Make sure that your elbows are aligned just beside your chest or breast, and lift the chest up. Remember to keep the toes relaxed and shoulders away from your ear. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Slowly release yourself to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Move the palms back to the side of your breast. Breathe out and push back into child's pose. The objective here is to put your bum onto your heels. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and back into your cobra. Remember, if you're unable to do it with your palms flat, go onto your elbows beside the breast and push up. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and back into your downward dog. Lowering the heel into the mat. Keep breathing. Take a deep breath in and lift the leg. Lunge forward and breathe out. Make sure to orient. This is called warrior. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, put the palms back down, and go back into your downward dog. We're going to repeat on the opposite side. Remember to orient the toe. The leg in front is pointing forward, and the leg at the back is pointing in the opposite direction. Put your palms back onto the ground Breathe out into your downward dog. I want you to walk your palms back to your feet. Stay folded. Remember, if you're unable to touch the ground, it's perfectly fine. So let's take a break, sit on the mat, and I'll show you how to correct your posture. So here you see your downward dog. That is what it can look like if you're doing it incorrectly. The objective is to push back, allowing your heels to take you back instead of just pushing your upper body backwards. If your heel is not flat on the ground, that is perfectly fine. It's an area of opportunity for you to work on. A good way to have a good measure of your downward dog is to measure your plank, keep your palms in place, and push back, taking your heels down to the ground. Transitioning into warrior can be a little bit difficult, and you might not be able to lunge all the way forward, and you might stop halfway. That is perfectly fine. Take your hands off the ground, adjust, make sure everything is aligned, and then go into your warrior. With time, you will learn to lunge all the way forward where your legs are, where your palms are. So I'll show you it again. You're back into your downward dog. You lift the leg, keeping the hips square to the ground. Wherever your feet plant, that's fine. Take your hands off, adjust, making sure your knee is at a right angle. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Put your palms back onto the ground, and you're going into your cobra. Cobra is a little bit tricky. If you're unable to push up from your palms, that is normal. Know your limit. Instead of trying your palms, put your elbows down on the ground beside your breast and lift your chest. The objective is to stretch the spine out. Awesome. Now that we understand how each pose is done, we're going to repeat the flow. Deep breath in and up. Breathe out, fingertips to the ground. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And walk your palms into a plank. Remember, if you're unable to touch the ground with your fingers, slightly bend the knees and grab behind. Now that you're in your plank, take a deep breath in. Breathe out and push back into your downward dog. Remember, the objective is to take the heel to the mat. Remember not to flop in your plank. Keep the core engaged. Heels to the ground. Good job. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And then you're going to take your hips to the ground into your cobra. Relax your toes. Again, remember, if you're unable to do it with your palms, lower your body to the ground. Make sure that your elbows are beside your breast or chest and push up. Keep the toes relaxed. Good job. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, and you're pushing back into your child's pose. Taking the bum to your heel. Good job. If you're unable to put your bum on your heel, you can have someone assist you by pressing your bum down to get a deeper stretch. Good job. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out and back into your cobra. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, and you're going back into your downward dog. Focus on getting the heel to the mat. If it's unable to touch, it's perfectly fine. Lift the leg, take a deep breath in, breathe out, and lunge forward. Remember to orient, arms out, and drop yourself into the stretch. Don't be afraid to bend the knee. It increases the stretch. Palms back to the ground. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and back into your downward dog. We're going to repeat on the opposite side. Foot up, lunge forward, orient, arms out, drop into the stretch slowly. Awesome. Keep breathing. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, palms back on the ground, back into your downward dog. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, walk your palms back to your feet, stay folded. Remember, if you're unable to touch the ground, grab behind. We're going to repeat one last time. Deep breath in, breathe out, fingertips to the ground. Feel the stretch. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, walk your palms back out into a plank. Engage the core, do not flop. If you're shaking while in your plank, that is perfectly fine. You are using your core. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, push back into your downward dog. Stretch it out, stretch it out. Deep breath in, breathe out, hips to the ground, relax the toes, cobra. Keep the toes relaxed, keep the toes relaxed. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and back into your child's pose. Bum to heel, stretching it out, keeping the arms extended in front of you. Good job. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and back into your cobra. Be kind, be gentle with your body. Know your limit. If you're feeling pressure when you're doing it on your palm, adjust. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, back into your downward dog. Lift the leg, take a deep breath in, breathe out, lunge forward, orient the leg, arms out, and slowly drop yourself into the stretch by bending the knee. If you have any knee problems, be kind to yourself. Take a deep breath in, palms back down, breathe out, back into your downward dog. We repeat on the opposite side, leg up, deep breath in, breathe out, lunge forward, orient the legs, arms out. Don't be afraid to bend the knee if you don't have knee problems. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, palms back on the ground, and back into your downward dog. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, walk your palms back to your feet. We're almost there, guys. Stay with me. Take a deep breath in, relax, and take a break. So you guys can take this time to get water, just walk around a little bit. You have 2 minutes and we will finish the flow on the mat again. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for staying. So we're going to finish it off by sitting flat on the mat, legs apart, as wide as you can go. You're sitting flat, so if you need to take your bum out from under you, that's perfectly fine. Just take it out. Use your hands to lift it out. We're going to begin by stretching the groin area. So just reach forward just a little bit in front of you. Send your pelvis into the mat, toes to the ceiling, and we're stretching there. If you still feel discomfort, try again by lifting the bum out from under you and sit flat onto your center. We're stretching there. You're going to feel a little bit of discomfort between your legs in the groin area. That's because we're stretching there. It's perfectly fine. Release yourself. Good job. Wiggle the toes. And we're going to go along the legs. Choose any leg and reach forward. If you're unable to put your head to your knee like I am, just touch your toes. If you can't touch your toes, grab your shin bone, shoulders back, chest out, head up, and then release, and we're going to repeat on the other side. The focus and point of this stretch is to stretch the legs out, the hamstrings specifically, get some blood flow in the groin and in the legs. Good job. Release. Back to the center. Close your legs using the length of your mat. We're going to fold one leg in. Allow your foot bottom to brace on the leg. Do not put it under. Brace the leg. And we're folding forward. If you're unable to put your head to your knee, just touch the tip of your toes. If you can't touch the tip of your toes, grab your shin bone, shoulders back, chest out, stretching your hamstring. That's the muscles under the leg that is extended. Good job. And now we're going to mirror, foot bottom together, grabbing your toes. We're folding forward, trying to get our forehead to our toes. If you're unable to reach, that's perfectly fine. Acknowledge where you're at and hold there. This is really good for the lower back. Release, extend the opposite leg, and we are repeating. If there's a little bit of discomfort when you're folding forward or you feel off, just lift the bum out and fold forward and stretch again. Good job. You're doing a really good job. Release, extend both legs, and we're folding forward head to knee. If you're unable to put your head to your knee, that is perfectly fine. Just touch the top of your toes, the tip of your toes. If you can't touch the tip of your toes, grab your shin bone like I am, shoulders back, chest out, stretching your hamstrings. Good job. Release yourself and lie flat on your back. Cross one leg over the knee, ankle over knee, and grab from between the leg and the outside of the leg and pull to your chest. This is going to stretch your glutes, and you want to stretch, pull, and release to get a good stretch. Remember to be gentle with yourself. Know your limit. Don't push it too far. Switch the leg. This is also called the figure 4 stretch. So you can Google it afterwards and try it again. Release and pull, release and pull. Good job. Release your legs. We're going to cross the ankles and we're going to grab the toes from the outside of your knees and pull it to your chest. This is really, really good for your lower back as well. Release, switch the ankles and grab again. If you need assistance, somebody can gently press where your ankles cross to increase the stretch. Extend the legs straight up. Lift yourself, grab the back of your legs just below your calves and pull to you. Release one to the ground and repeat on the opposite side. Remember to relax into the mat. Relax your shoulders and your chest. Release your legs. Let them go straight to the ground. Palms to the ceiling. Release your toes. And I just want you to lay here for the time being and be grateful for the things that your body was capable to do this evening in Pride Yoga. Thank you so much for stretching with me. Feel free to check out my Instagram. If you need any assistance, if you'd like to join the classes, just shoot me a message and I will be happy to assist.